What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Smackdown review. A lot of things happened on the show tonight as we kicked it off with James Ellsworth, which continues to still be on this show and still getting a WWE title match for some reason, saying that he pretty much won't be able to compete tonight because he has a cold. And he's in no condition to compete, so they're still holding this off, and they need a new #1 contender. As Miz started off Miz TV with AJ Styles. AJ Styles came out, pretty much talked about, it was lucky that, Bryan and Shane stopped the match because he would have took him down. He's got that chin for Lynch and stuff right now. And, they pretty much talked about AJ being brought back, I don't know, from obscurity or whatever. He beat Dean Ambrose. And pretty much said Miz beat Dean Ambrose. I don't know why I just messed that up right there. And Miz pretty much, it's time, we need the WWE title legendary. As they just, you're not even on my level. And Miz says, I'm above your level, and I should get the title. Dean Ambrose came out and pretty much cleared the ring until Dolph Ziggler came out there, and surprisingly, I guess he wants some type of shot now, saying that he's tired of both of these guys are just cheaters, and Miz hides behind Maurice's skirt until pretty much Ziggler and Miz pretty much brawled. Miz gave him a skull crush finale. Ambrose with a dirty deeds. Styles pretty much walked away until Luke Harper came out there then and pretty much hit Dean Ambrose with a clothesline. So it was really surprising to see Luke Harper out there. AJ Styles says he needs protection and everything. And so you can go to a protection pharmacy. And pretty much Shane said tonight it's going to be a fatal 4-way match. Luke Harper, elimination style though. Luke Harper, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, and The Miz, and whoever wins will be the new #1 contender, and they will face on the final Smackdown of the year on December 27th. So that's gonna go down now. So whoever wins will get a title shot. We'll pretty much be in Chicago pretty much then for that title shot. In my neck of the woods. It's coming around here. Natalya went against Carmella. Pretty much Carmella beat Natalya. As Natalya continues to still beg to Nikki Bella, saying she didn't do it. My God, when Carmella comes out, it's like crickets when she comes out. No one cares. Like, as soon as her music hits and she starts doing that moonwalk, no one cares. Like, the crowd literally turns dead. Like, just complete dead at that point. And this feud, I don't think people really care who attacked Nikki Bella because it hasn't really been interesting. And since they said Natalya, we all just kind of knew it was her. And it's just not even funny. Like, no one cares. I don't think people care when they beat up Nikki Bella. They're probably doing people a favor, but who cares? Gabriel Iglesias is in the back, and Apollo Crews, who still has a job here, finally showed up on this show. And pretty much got in some argument with Miz and everything. And I don't know, they talked about Uranus and whatever. It was some type of joke thing they had. And he called him Creed, and they pretty much walked off after that. So Cruz, surprisingly, is still in this company right now, not doing anything. Ever since they brought him up on Smackdown, he's just sitting in the back for nothing. Tag Team Battle Royale, the Hype Bros, Ascension, American Alpha, Vaudevillains, Brazongo, Slater and Ryan. I don't know why no Usos though for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. But Simon Gotch was immediately eliminated as soon as the bell even rang, which Vaudevillains, they got a death wish against the Vaudevillains in the back. It was just that whole backstage fight with Gotch, and I don't know if he's gotten multiple fights, but ever since Sin Cara beating that, this is just as a form of just another way of punishment for him right now, which is not going good for the Vaudevillains, and Gotch was just immediately thrown out the ring and just done, just immediately out, gone, nada. And I'll say it's about the Battle Royale. We got to see a little bit more from Tyler Breeze and Connor from the Ascension actually did something in this match. American Alpha, I was surprised to see gone, which they're still holding off them waiting for the titles, but the people who won was Hype Bros, Zack Ryder, which I'm somewhat surprised at that. And it's going to be them versus Orton and Wyatt. This almost sounds like another squash match, because Slater and Rhino with it, it'd be another squash match. These two going against them, I'm not really sure of it. So, I'm surprised American Alpha didn't win. That would have been a better match. And where were the Usos? Usos could have been in the running for this. No one hasn't seen the Usos since Survivor Series. Ever since Survivor Series, no one has really seen them on TV again. And I don't know, Hype Bros versus Orton and Wyatt. Not really sure how that will go. We'll see, but I don't think it'll be that big, especially for tag team wise. Alexa Bliss came out and pretty much was gonna face Deonna Purrazzo, which she's been every company. I don't know how many times now. This woman's been around a lot of wrestling companies lately. We talked about I don't read charity cases and everything, and pretty much took down Deonna. Becky Lynch came out and said she wanted her title or rematch, her title shot right now. And Alexa Bliss says, you know, you want the rematch right now? You got your match for another day. Shane McMahon came out and said that rematch is happening right now, and pretty much Alexa went against Becky, and pretty much it was by count out. Becky did win by count out, which is really weird to me. If Alexa's, pretty much tending to her knee and walking away, why did Becky Lynch just get out the ring and just throw her back in there? Like, I didn't understand that. Like, why don't you just get out there and throw her back? I thought that was really odd. Like, she just stood there and the ref just kind of like, get out there and throw her back in the ring. So, Becky didn't really go. This looked kind of odd. But they want to keep this feud going, which will probably go somewhere else. So, they're gonna keep the feud going and see how that will go. John Cena. John Cena returns in 2 weeks to Chicago, Illinois on Smackdown, which they really kind of need this guy back on Smackdown anyways, because for multiple reasons. I still can't believe this Ellsworth thing. It's got to stop now. But Cena come back in 2 weeks, back on SmackDown. Looks like he's done filming American Grid and this little Saturday Night Live and The Wall, whatever that movie called, The Wall, coming out. So Cena will be back in 2 weeks on SmackDown, which is kind of really needed right now because he's been gone since after No Mercy. So it's good to see John Cena back in the building. Fatal 4-Way, Miz versus Ziggler versus Ambrose versus Harper. Miz was pretty much holding it first after he tried to take out, pretty much Harper pretty much went ham and just took out everybody, really. Suicide Dive was all over the place, just hitting everyone, just knocking them down. Harper was just hitting the flurry of moves out there. Miz pretty much was eliminated after everybody tried to get a clothesline and kicks on each other and tried to pin all three, and pretty much Ambrose got the roll-up pin. Pretty much became a triple threat match, which Harper really did dominate in this match when you look at it. But they were able to get rid of Luke Harper, pretty much him with the dirty deeds and after a super kick. Super kick and everything was pretty much over after that. And they got rid of Harper, and it pretty much became Ambrose and Ziggler. And pretty much Miz did interfere. Ziggler was able to kick him, and Ambrose tried to get back in the ring, but Miz kept trying to stop him. Ambrose got out, but Ziggler pretty much took a super kick and became the new #1 contender. Which Harper did show out in this match. I don't know why they don't do that with Luke Harper. He loses the cane all the time anyway, but they need to do something with that. I don't know when this Ellsworth versus AJ Styles match is going to happen, but I swear to God, if he wins the title, I just don't know what to think at this point. If he wins the belt, this Ellsworth thing has ran its course. It's overexposed. They've exposed it way too much. It doesn't make sense. Like, my God, this many wins over AJ, now he's getting another title shot, which I really do feel like he's gonna win for some reason. And as for Ziggler, because for me, Ziggler, I was surprised he's even doing something right now. I didn't know where Ziggler was gonna go from this. It's like Ziggler's going back to square one again after the whole Intercontinental title thing, which actually helped, but now he's going back to square one. And it's almost like they swapped the feuds a little. Really, it's pretty much now Ambrose, Miz, and now Ziggler and AJ Styles. I don't think Ziggler will win, because I've said the first time, I don't know why Ziggler had a WWE title shot to begin with back at SummerSlam, and that just turned out horribly, and they had to stop that as quickly as possible. Now, as for what's going on right now, we'll see what happens, but I don't really think Ziggler will be winning or beating AJ Styles on December 27th on the final Smackdown of the year. So I really don't know how that's going to go out. I heard this, I'm not sure if this show is taped, and I'm not really sure I've heard of it. So I know they got to do that tribute to the troops thing. I heard Zack Ryder is hurt now for some reason. He had a knee injury. So I don't know what, I don't think, I'm not going to review tribute to troops tomorrow. I will probably check it out. And just see how it goes. And I don't know. 205 Live, I heard it was pre-taped also on Raw. Because, I don't know, schedule's really weird. A lot of pre-tapes and whatever. Because they had to put a, you know, tribute to the troops in there. So it's a weird schedule this week, really, for all the shows. But that's my SmackDown review. I'm out. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Check out my Raw review.